So today I'm just demonstrating a different way in which you can prepare ox tongues. Traditional British way would just be to boil the tongue as a whole, and then the skin will peel off very easily and you can make thin slices. The method I'm using here is what you'd use for Japanese or Korean cooking. So first off, what you want to do is remove the excess blood, and then you want to place them in a container large enough, fill it with water, and you want to add 2 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda with 1 tablespoon of sea salt. You just stir to combine. And then you want to just cover that and leave it overnight in your fridge. And this method helps to draw out any impurities that are left. So it's been left to sit overnight, and you can see quite a lot has been drawn out of it. You want to rinse that off, and now you want to pat them dry again. After you've patted them dry, you just want to cover them up in plastic and actually put them back into the freezer for 20 to 30 minutes. And basically this method will help firm up the flesh and make it a lot easier when it comes to cutting. It's not the easiest way to peel the skin back doing this way, but this is the best method I found. So I'm just using my Victorinox 6-inch knife, and you basically just want to nick in a little area, pull back with one hand, and just let the knife do the work to remove that hard skin. It's very similar to removing the silver skin of beef. It's also inevitable that you're going to get some meat loss here. But what I did, if you're like me and you have some cats, you can just boil this up, chop it up small and give it to the cats, and nothing gets wasted that way. The tip of the tongue I found to be the hardest part to remove. So now the skin's removed, you just want to work around it and get off any of the silver skin and stuff that are going to be quite chewy. And here I just take off this connective part just to keep the main body of the tongue. That connected part that I've left separate, I basically chopped it up and boiled it, and I give it to my cats. It's got quite a lot of striations between it, so it can be quite tough for cooking, but the cats loved it. So the tip of the tongue is the most tender part of this meat, and I will be using that for the Korean style barbecue. But I start at the base of the tongue here, and I'm just flattening it out with the palm of my hand, and cutting diagonally across, not all the way through, to give a greater surface area when it comes to frying or grilling it. You want to cut them relatively thin as well. If you do them thick, they can be quite tough. There's probably a lot of you out there that would never think twice to eat this part of meat. It's considered as offal, but it's very beefy tasting, and it's relatively cheaper than other cuts of beef. I myself quite like it done in the Korean way, and I believe that you shouldn't waste anything that's killed and honour the animal of the life that you've taken. You'll see there's less marbling as you go towards the tip of the tongue, and these parts are more tender. It's perfect for Korean barbecue. In the next video that I'll upload, it will demonstrate me marinating Korean and Japanese style and how I cook them.